awesome. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Again, I've got these desert roses. It's been planted for 2 years in this pot. And it's time now to replant it. So, and then spring, it get to be more leaves and more flowers coming out. And I just want to, on the weekend, on Sunday, I took it out of the pot. I washed it, I cleaned it, I washed the pot has nice and clean and disinfected. I use bleach to all my pot. Once a month, if I have a spare pot, I put it in one of my old bucket I have, and I put every single pot in there. I need to be clean and disinfected. I'll do that once a month with all my pot. And this is been cleaned and disinfected with bleach. So the reason I use bleach with all my pot, because it kills all the bacteria and all the anything was stuck into it, anything were gone. And this little beauty, it's been sitting there for 2 years, and it's time to give her a little fresh start and work over for the next winter and summer, and beautiful flowers come out. So we're going to talk a little bit about desert roses. Desert roses are a very tough plant. If we not look after it properly and care for it properly, it will die. Like everything sometime in life doesn't last long, they do die. But that's okay, because that's nature. But why, when it comes to all my flowers, is that to me they're all alive. Every single thing on earth got life. It's the same as all my flowers. Orchid, African violet, roses, anything kind of plant got life. And maybe that's why my interest when I was very young. I've been doing florists since I was 11 years old. I've been working with flowers. I think this was my first thing I discovered when I was young. It's flowers, the beauty of it, and understand it. And I watched my mum doing her garden when I was young, and she goes and talk to her flowers, and I thought, maybe I should do that too. So I remember my first pot plant I planted, it was in my mum's house, and I put it next to my bed. That was my look after when I was young. Then when I turned 11 years old, my first job I did, it was a florist shop. I worked in a florist shop for most of my time until probably about 7 years or 8 years ago, I stopped working in a florist shop. And my love for flowers would never die. And I was still loving my flowers, like I would never stop. And so here you go. I wanted to talk about a little bit about the desert roses, not about me, but about the desert roses. Desert roses, it's very easy plant to look after. Most of the plants on earth are very easy to look after. It's just how you need to know how to really give them the care they need. But it's okay. Sometimes we do busy in life. We forgot about watering it, and we forgot about doing things, but it's fine. Desert roses does get very rotten too, rot root, just like I have one here down the bottom. That's why when I cleaned her on Sunday, and I saw down the bottom here, it will start getting rot. So what I did, I cleaned her out. I washed it, I cleaned her, and where it was here, that's what started rotten. So I take my little tools, I scrape much what I can, where I can see, okay, there's this part is okay. I stop, and then what I use, that's my little secret I have. I wanted to share this with you. I use glue, little bit. I put with the brush, I put it on top of it like that. So I leave it dry for a couple of days. Sometimes I leave it for a week, but since Sunday, it's been dry with the glue, and the root has very dried. I didn't plant it. I never plant my desert roses straight away. I always wait 2 or 3 days, or sometimes 24 hours. That's to give them, they've been sitting in a pot, sitting in the soil for quite a long time. Just let them have that little, free a bit. So here you go. And I just want to share this little bit with you and how we do look after desert roses. And look at how strong and beautiful, strong root he has. Very beauty. This plant has been 3 years. I bought her very tiny little like this in a pot, and now I've been have her for 3 years. And 2 years ago I changed her, give her nice bark and nice media. So there you go. And now today again, it's been 2 years, I'll give her another one. And the things I keep doing most of the time, when I fertilize my orchid, I do not throw my water out. I go around and put it in all my pot plant and my garden, my roses, getting same fertilizer I use for my orchid, because what to waste it when someone else can drink it. So I do use it. So that's where she get her fertilizer from. It's been cleaned and washed. We're going to start to pot her. Okay, oops, there we go. Bring my pot in here, and sometimes I use alcohol in all my pot before I pot plant. And I'm just going to use a little bit on my hand just to clean it. Okay, I've got a message is pop up. I've got one of my parent is coming to drop something for me. Okay, I just have to wait and see what is coming for me. Oh, I'm so excited and see what she's bringing. Oh, so lovely. She's bringing something. We'll see. Oh, just this is the media I use. I just missed this for a minute. Okay, this is what I use. This is a different media than my orchid. This is different. This is my mix. I put a little bit of coconut husk in there, and some poroside, and some mix of there's a little bit of that let me show you, mulch, tiny little pieces left sometime, just tiny little things. I'll just chuck it in, and that's a bit stuck down the bottom. It's been. And my potting mix, the potting mix I use, it's in between. I bought, I buy the cheap one and then the expensive one. I'll mix both together so they both get similar, right? And then I mix all this together. So I put, basically I put 5 scoops of potting mix, a handful of cocoa husk. Cocoa husk is beautiful, coconut husk. It's really basically, it's like Panadol, I should say, for plant. Most of the plant love it, or orchid love it. Oh, there you go. I'll be back. Sorry about that. It's just my front door didn't lock properly when my last children left, so that's why it was the bang for, wasn't them. So let's finish this. Started. So this is what my mix is. And if you have any question, you want to know more, and if you want to see more video about African violet and anything if I have around here, I'm happy to make a show. I might make a video to show you what I do. There we go. I put there, just a little bit first down the bottom, and if you can see, I will show you. A little bit more there. So remember, when you plant an African dessert, you should never put it all the way there. Leave a little bit, I will say, from here. Leave some root out, because they like to breathe a bit too. So just leave up to here. Put your dirt to up to here, where here and my fingers are. So let half sit up and high, because they love that. They love to sit high and high. They don't like to cover all the way here. No, they just like to sit all up here and just to get a breathe. And they like some of the root out too. So just put it that way. So, and I will lift them up a little bit too. everything since Sunday. He's been dry. And when you water your African violet for 6 weeks, now he's going to be sitting a little bit in the shade for 6 weeks. When you water your African violet, do not water it for the next 6 weeks really full of water. Just a little blush of water, just a little blush. The reason is because they don't like the, here we go. Keep putting it until we know really where to stop. And when you put it in here, just go very, not too tight, not really tight, just enough you get some pushing air. So that should be quite, there we go. What are you two up to, girls? The girls know someone is at the front door. There you go. There they go. They know someone is there. Well, there. I'll be back. I'll just go to open the door. I'm back. Oh my God, you have no idea what she just sent it to me. Wow, look at this beauty. Let me see. This is what she just got her husband to bring, a desert roses that I'm gonna look after for probably 6 weeks. I'm gonna keep her, and look very dry, and I'm sure this plant been around for good 5-10 years. And I just want to show you guys, that's a big baby. Oh my goodness, look how gorgeous that is. Anyway, so I'm so excited and can't wait to make a video for showing you. Before I finish, well, I'm gonna take her all out. I'm gonna take everything out. I'm gonna wash it and leave it sit for a week without salt, just water, and see what he has down the bottom. And then I will make a video, we plant her together. Oh my goodness, oh beautiful. I'm just gonna look after her for 6 weeks, and then I will give her back after 6 weeks and see how she's going. Anyway, let's finish this plant. Wow, I'm so happy to see. That's what she was saying. She's bringing something. So now we just have to press down a bit so she's sitting. As you can see how much I left some of the root out. I left some of the root out. So let her feel that breathing again. Push it head down a bit. There you go. Well, thank you, my happy blossom, for this beautiful and afternoon I'm having right now. I'm so happy to see. Can't work on this one. Can't wait to put my hand into this and work with. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye, toodles for now.